If you've ever watched King the Land or caught behind-the-scenes clips of Junho and Yoona, you've probably noticed one thing. Their chemistry is effortlessly real. But what fans might not fully realize is that behind every smile, every laugh, and every shared glance, there's something deeper. Junho's constant, quiet effort to look after Yoona during filming, his subtle gestures of protection, often unnoticed at first glance, have now become one of the most talked about topics in fan communities. During filming, Junho was often seen making sure Yoona was comfortable, from offering her his jacket when the temperature dropped on outdoor sets to adjusting props so she wouldn't trip during complex camera movements. In one behind-the-scenes clip that quickly went viral, Yoona's heel caught slightly on a rug during a scene, and Junho instantly reached out to steady her, never breaking character. Fans couldn't stop replaying that small but sweet moment, captioning it, "Real gentlemen don't announce it, they just act." Another heart-melting moment came during a long filming day under the hot summer sun. Staff recalled how Junho kept fanning Yoona with his hand while she rehearsed her lines, occasionally holding an umbrella over her when the crew forgot to adjust the shade. "He was attentive without being obvious," one production member shared. "He always made sure she was fine, but he did it naturally, like second nature." Their on-set chemistry wasn't just about romantic tension. For the cameras, it was built on trust and care behind the scenes. Junho often waited for Yoona between takes, offering her water or gently reminding her to rest between long shoots. Observers noted how he always positioned himself slightly in front of her in crowded or chaotic areas, subtly shielding her from the cameras or fans who might rush too close. His body language spoke volumes: protective, respectful, and quietly affectionate. One particularly endearing story spread among fans after a staff member shared that during a rain scene, Yoona's hair and costume got soaked from a sudden downpour. Junho immediately grabbed extra towels and offered her his coat, insisting she dry off before continuing. "He didn't make it awkward," the staffer said. "It was just pure concern, like someone who genuinely cared beyond professionalism." Fans who studied every interaction began calling him Yoona's silent guardian. In interviews, Yoona herself hinted at how considerate Junho was, saying, "He always knows when to step in. He doesn't even need to say anything. He just gets it." Her soft smile while recalling those moments only added fuel to the fandom's excitement, making many believe their connection runs much deeper than the screen reveals. Even during press conferences and red carpet events, Junho's protective instincts shone through. Fans noticed how he subtly guided Yoona through photo lines, making sure she didn't trip on long dresses, or how his hand always hovered protectively near her back without ever overstepping boundaries. These gestures weren't for publicity. They were natural, unspoken, and full of quiet respect. Their subtle exchanges on set became so noticeable that even the drama staff affectionately teased them. "You two are like a real couple who have worked together for years," one director reportedly joked during filming. The crew often commented that the best scenes between Junho and Yoona weren't the ones scripted. They were the moments in between, when the cameras weren't meant to capture anything special, yet magic happened anyway. The fans, of course, took notice. Entire YouTube compilations titled "Junho Protecting Yoona Moments" began circulating online, with millions of views. From him shielding her from the wind, to quietly handing her tissues during emotional scenes, to standing closer when crowds got too loud. Every little action spoke louder than words. "You can fake a smile," one fan wrote, "but you can't fake instinct." It's this genuine, unguarded care that makes Junho and Yoona's chemistry timeless. What viewers saw in King the Land wasn't just acting. It was built on a foundation of real friendship, trust, and mutual admiration. Junho's subtle gestures weren't dramatic decorations. They were the kind of everyday kindness that shows the truest form of affection, the quiet kind that doesn't need to be spoken to be understood. In an industry often filled with scripted charm and practiced professionalism, Junho and Yoona stand out for their authenticity. Their behind-the-scenes bond reminds fans that sometimes the smallest gestures, a helping hand, a shared laugh, a protective glance, tell the biggest love stories.